live, but
I know. We're live. Sorry. I gotta try to find it.
it's quiet over here today.
Yeah, we don't have the grandkids.
Yeah.
It's a little different when they're not here.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. We don't have kids running to our laps.
There we go. Look at there.
Oh.
I found it. How are you guys tonight? If I think I'm the only person on at the moment, but for the folks watching it in replay, hope your night was good or is good. Depends on when you're watching the video right now.
Yeah, because we know something's going on tonight. I don't know what it is.
Hey, Lee. Lee, psst. Can you restart that for me? Thank you.
No, I can't. My phone's charging.
Oh, okay.
Oh, what's it?
Oh, we got a thumbs up.
Okay.
Good deal. There's Todd and Bonnie. Hello, how are y'all tonight?
Hey.
And Ed. Hi, Ed. How are you tonight?
What's been going on this week?
So how many of you have what we had? I keep telling everybody, and Bert and Cindy from Simple Acres say I'm rubbing it in, but it was 87 degrees here yesterday and 49 and falling today. 49 was as high as it got, and then it started to drop. So
And windy, so it's cold outside.
oh, that wind is rough. Rough.
Do they know about my camper?
It was on the last video.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I'm gonna start gutting that little baby. And fixing the roof in it. I think there's some, there's a leak or two in the roof. And so I found this, what was it? That blue stuff, that all-weather
Yeah, I don't remember exactly what it's
sealant.
called.
I think it's a sealant that you put on roofs. And so I'm putting that on the roof of the camper to seal it so it won't leak anymore. That's gonna be my first thing to do.
And she likes the blue, so.
It only comes in blue. So, you know, I knew that's the one I was supposed to choose.
Farming Nature's Way said it was ice this morning.
Oh, nice.
Hey, Greg and Donna. Hey, Jack.
Hi.
Jack said, hello, my friends. Hello. Welcome to Homesteading Sunday. Sunday Homestead? Which is it? I always forget. Homestead Sunday. That's it.
Yes, it's Homestead Sunday.
I'll get it right eventually. Or later on when we get to Red Dirt Rooster Road, it's going to be Ice Cream Sunday.
Are they making ice cream?
Well, last week, Monty had some ice cream and Ryan had some ice cream.
Oh. I already had my ice cream.
Yeah, I had a little ice cream too.
Yeah. Oh, I'm a little thirsty, but I'm gonna wait till we get done with
Thank you,
this.
Jack. You can have a drink of my water if you want.
Okay, yeah. Now tell me over to get some kombucha.
I'm not sick or anything.
Thank you.
See if you like what my cup says. I know it'll be backwards on here, but
Allie got that for him. But if anybody had some really neat remodel ideas for an RV, send them my way. I've been looking up on Pinterest and some other sites, you know, and some RV and some Instagram pages that remodel RVs. So just trying to find out some ideas.
Ed's got to take the trash out. Tracy said, hey, you're sitting in a new spot. You wild and crazy kids. Sonia said, let's sit at the table and do this today. So here we are. Hi, Noble.
And what's Nancy? Is she on here yet?
No,
Okay.
no. She hadn't gotten on.
Okay. Well, I sent her a link to that Alpha Gal.
Yeah, poor Nancy dealing
Page.
with that.
Yeah. So I have a functional medicine doctor, and she's a great person, and she's actually gone through the Alpha Gal issues, you know, and there's a lot to it that you don't think this has beef gelatin in it, or this one has this component of, to it. So she's got a whole list on her website. Well, on her, is it Amy Beard MD? And she's got all that information on there because she went through it.
Yeah.
And it took her over a year, I guess, right at a year to heal from it. And so she's gotten the protocol down pat, and she's got it where she can eat meat, and she's fine. So,
That's good.
yeah.
Okay, thank you, Noble. I was hoping somebody might keep us updated on scores or anything. Noble said Philly just scored.
On what?
That's funny. I'm not big into I'm a football fan. I'm not really a Chiefs or an Eagles fan, so
I just like the commercials.
yeah. Although I will say I'm kind of against the Chiefs, so sorry if that makes anyone mad. Oh, there's Money Pet. Hey, Donald and Lisa, how are y'all?
Hello.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I could have told him that it was Todd, or told Tracy that was Todd and Robin. Sorry about that, guys.
I can't see you.
That's Farming Nature's Way. That's their names is Todd and Robin.
Oh, okay. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to put it on the stand?
Yeah, that would
And then we
really
won't have
work.
to hold it.
Hot dog. Look at that.
Look, get fancy. Put it on the stand that
Bougie.
I meant to buy the that particular case for.
So we're going to use that one. Okay.
Yeah, really. He was just sort of scoring. Uh-oh. Oh, okay.
I'm almost tempted to get my glasses, but I think I can read this okay.
Go get them. So, is everybody having a good week is the question. Or did everybody have a good week? I told on my video today, we went to a men's conference this weekend, and it was great. I was supposed to go Friday and Saturday, but unfortunately I had a miserable trip home because I got a little sick, so I didn't go Saturday, but I did end up working outside, so it wasn't anything. It
Well,
lasted
you were
too
just
long.
slowly doing
Yeah.
stuff outside. He wasn't just perky.
Tracy said, because we're sitting in a new spot, it opens up new possibilities. Well, typically, when it's warm outside, we sit on the porch, which I prefer to do, but not when the wind is howling, because it's coming from the north, so it's going to blow straight across our front porch.
Yes.
And then it's getting cooler and cooler. Hey, there's Monty and Michelle. Welcome in. On the 1 yard line. Well, surely they can punch it in from there. But and then we decided we'd do it on the couch. And of course, when I'm by myself, I just sit at my computer and I do it over there. That way, I do it on my phone and I can watch the comments easier on my computer. But she decided to try it here, and I kind of like it.
Yeah.
It's a little easier to sit here than the couch. You have to keep moving around. This is a little harder. These chairs are a little harder than the couch, but at least they're easier.
Do you need a cushion?
No, I'm okay. English or Spanish? Well, I don't speak enough Spanish to do much good. Huh?
Yeah, no, man pequeño.
There's Bert and Cindy. Hello. I appreciate that, Tracy. That's fine. She's just giving us the business. It's good to mix things up a little bit every now and then, do something a little bit different. But
I always mix it up. I keep him on his toes.
I know you've always heard that people who are different make the best couples and all. Well, see, I'm a planner. I like to plan things out. I like to have it done. Just this one right here,
He has a routine.
routine. Yeah. Well, but I mean, if we're going somewhere, we're going to do something. I want to plan. I want to have a time to leave. I want to do it. This one right here, she is a fly by the seat of her pants kind of gal.
Makes life interesting.
Yeah. I could ask if you're on here, give us that thumbs up, guys. I see 13 on and 2 thumbs up, so it helps us It always helps us. Phillies, I figured surely they could punch it in from the 1 yard line to get in there and score. I can't
I
help
think
it.
most men are routines. Yeah.
Sonia threw me off on my routine this morning, so
On
but I
purpose. On
adapted.
purpose.
But I adapted, didn't I?
You did well. You did well. Yeah.
All right, Ed's back. I'm glad you got the trash out, Ed.
Good job.
Hey, I appreciate you because you remember, because there's so many times when it'll be Friday morning and I'm like, oh, shoot, got to get the trash out there real quick.
Yeah.
From London, why do bands break up? Well, usually it's because they end up disagreeing over things. As people age, they change a little bit. There we go. 40 days until the Okie Homesteading Expo. That sounds good to me. Now it's going to be it's getting real close to where you're going to say, oh, it's only a month away. I mean, it's next month, but when it gets down, just what, about another week and a half, and it's going to be right at it.
Yeah.
But it's bad, because the good thing I will say about the trash pickup is the way they do it on our road. They pick up the other side of the road first, and then they come back and get ours. So if we forget it, we're in good shape because
We have time.
we have a little time there. There's a lot of times I'll go out to feed and I'll be like, oh, wait, got to put the trash out before I go feed.
Yeah.
I try to remember on Thursday night to either do it or tell Lee, hey, go put the trash out there.
Yeah. And if we had too much, we would just sneak it into Uncle Pat's.
That's if we remember to do it early enough, though, because they pick up his his
it's
early.
first thing in the morning. Yeah.
I would like to, but
You still go to the dump. Well, it's a kind of a trip to go to the dump around here, so
that
Yeah.
doesn't work.
And
because
We
they-
need a few things taken out there. What's over there on the ramp? That chair.
yeah, we got a few things that needs to go that will not fit in a trash can. So
Yeah. No.
Monty's keeping an eye on the game too. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Well, so Donald, just to speak to that, Sonia was looking. Now, of course, this is a month away. Who knows what's going to change? But Sonia was looking at the weather, and it was like 50s for highs and 30s for lows, wasn't it?
40 something.
40s for
Yeah.
yeah. It was going. And here's what it's going to do: is it's going to rain on our day that we're going up there, and then rain on the day we were coming back. But be nice for the expo at least.
Yes, it'll be sunny and windy and cold. So
But-
bring coats.
Now remember, and I know a lot of you know because that's where you live, but Oklahoma has wind.
Anybody else come in that's watching, and bring a sweater, bring pants, bring a couple of coats.
Really. Really. I'm definitely going to have to bring a jacket just to be sure, because I remember last year, what was it? Was it Saturday or Friday?
What,
I don't remember. Well, the wind was blowing. It got really chilly that day.
Could have been both days.
I don't know. There was one day, and it was either last year or the year before, but it was not bad.
oh, okay, I'm stupid.
Oh, good.
In the wrong place.
I like that. But it was one of the days. It'd been all right, and I think it would have been the Saturday, but it was all right the day before. But then the last day, that wind was howling, and it was out of the north, and it was cold
It was everybody was getting the coffee and the cocoa.
for sure. I was just glad I didn't have to bring a real heavy jacket, but I brought a jacket at least.
Yeah. I don't know if everybody had the heat in those little food trucks either. Gracious.
But a lot of them really appreciated it.
List of the food trucks for this year.
I don't know.
We need a list.
Yeah, I've seen the list. I've seen the.
Because I want to know who's coming back.
I don't know. Ed, do you know if they have a list? Ed's the man in the know. Because I know last year they had a couple of food trucks that didn't make it. One of them broke down, and one of them decided they weren't going to come. And so.
Oh, and I've already seen the list of the speakers and the times and everything. I want to Dina Is Dina on here?
No, well, Jackie is, but I don't think,
Oh.
I'm not sure that
Okay.
Danny is.
Well, Jack, ask Dina what shows she wants to go see. And I need to text her what shows I want to go see. And she and I can go to some of them if we want to.
See
What?
Ed's response. No, I should.
No.
'Cause I love food trucks. I hear you, Ed.
Okay, Ed, there's your assignment. We gotta find out what those food trucks are, don't we?
Well, James, I'm just going to say that the only advice I can give you is if you struggle to take deliberate rest, you have to worry about yourself. So you need to take some rest. I mean, I know working. I don't know if you're working a lot just because you're a workaholic. If that's what you do, or if you
Or
have to.
can you just not wind down or something? You know,
Yeah.
that's another issue. If you just can't wind down from it.
Maybe reading a good book, or maybe watching some relaxing videos from like the Wild Huckleberry. Who knows? I might be able to get you right on to sleep. I don't know.
Well, I had to take some cortisol stuff, to help me calm down. I don't know if I have that bottle anymore. It worked, taking the whole bottle. It finally leveled everything out for me. And it has like L-theanine in it. That helps you calm and relax.
There's a good Farming Nature's Way. Read the Bible. That's a very good
Yes.
thing.
Get you focused and centered on something.
Yeah, and I can see James says he's trying to start a business. I can see where you'd be working a lot
okay.
doing that. So
A lot on your mind.
yeah,
Well, good luck with that. So I hope
There
you
you
do
go.
really well.
lemon balm and chamomile. I should have
Yes.
known Tracy would know that.
There you go. Yep. Lemon balm does really well.
Tracy knows a lot of those.
The cortisol
good
thing
things.
had it in there. So it was like lemon balm and I don't know if there's skull cap in it or not, and L-theanine. But it was I appreciated it.
There's a lot of good natural remedies for
Yeah,
things.
you don't have to go the pharmaceutical route and have side effects.
There's a nice app on the Play Store that will let you listen to the Bible as well. It doesn't.
Yeah, there's one called the Bible app, and they have lots of podcasts on it. That's the one our preacher got us started on. I really enjoy it because it does a recap
Yeah.
on sermons and stuff, and it was really good.
I'm doing read through the Bible in a year on that app right now. So I take ice in mine, Tracy. Hey, she said it helps anxiety too. That's good. And I would say, starting a new new business, you would have a little anxiety. I'm not religious. Well, I mean, like I said, you can read a good book, use something to relax. I mean, I like reading the Bible. It is relaxing, but
There's lots of things. A nice walk.
yeah,
Yeah, I love walking in the woods.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot of things you can do to try to get your mind off of what you're dealing with and then trying to get it back onto, something a little more.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Glad to have you on here.
But it's just a matter of magnesium supplements can help you relax. Yeah, magnesium's good for if your muscles are
Yes.
tense
Very
and such.
good. I talk about it a lot. It's sticking with him now.
Oh, mercy. Offsides on KC 1. Okay, so down on 31. So they're on the 31. Okay. Look at this fine. I run a lot. That's probably
Okay.
a really good
Yeah,
way to
that
relax.
gives you some endorphins. Too.
Yeah.
Yep. That's a good one.
We are from Arkansas. The wonderful state of Arkansas. I definitely love living in this state. Of course, I've been here my whole life. I've been to a lot of other places, but into the first. Okay. We're Philly up 7-0.
All right, Sarah, where are you from?
Yeah, where are you from? Even if you're not religious, ask God to give you sweet sleep. you will see him move. There you go. Yeah, it's there's a lot of different ways, but running, I mean, running that gives you a good chance to be in your own. That you have to be careful that you don't get in your own thoughts and overthink things, but that's a good thing. Okay,
Ignore it.
Iranian. Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Well, what season are you guys in Iran?
Okay.
Or if you're, I don't know if you're in Iran. You just said you were Iranian, so I don't know where you are exactly. You could be anywhere.
No, I promise I will take good care of her. Let me see. Hang on a second, guys. Okay. Just want to do something real quick.
All right.
Robert Crowley. Hello, Robert.
You know,
Come to India. Okay. I've been close to India, but I haven't actually been to India. What do we think about deportation of immigrants?
I'm not on that one. Yeah, I mean,
I
I have friends in other countries, you know, and I have friends that have moved to this country, and if they do it the right way, great.
that's what I'm saying. If you're going to come in, if you want to come in the right way.
Yeah.
And I know it takes.
I don't have anything against anybody.
No.
I don't.
Welcome always. Okay. Big Red Farmer. Well, hello, Big Red Farmer.
Hi.
How are you tonight?
Where are you?
If you have any of the new ones that are commenting and such, where are you from? We always like to know where people are from. You have a farming YouTube channel. Okay, we'll have to go check
Cool.
that out.
Yeah. You can get on the Homestead Sundays.
Oh, Big Red Farmer is in Iowa.
Oh, okay.
There
okay.
you go.
Well, that's where Dr. Jones is, right?
I'm not sure.
Iowa, Idaho.
James says he's from England. All right.
Okay.
W.C. Myers. Okay. No clue.
Okay.
Yeah. Simple Acres of Canada, the province of Ontario. Well, thank you. King. I can't read all that. Have a lot of farming videos. Well, I will be sure. We'll be sure and check that out. We always like farming videos because that gives us a chance to see what we can do.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact,
We all
let me
learn
grab
from each
something.
other, get some ideas of
That's right.
things that can be done. I don't know what he's getting.
This is how I keep up with things. I
okay.
have to write it down so I don't forget.
So you can come back and look at you.
Yep.
Okay.
If my pen will write. There it goes.
Good job.
Okay, I won't forget about you, Big Red Farmer. I wrote you down, so I'll go check it out. Am I not far enough over?
There, now I can lean at you.
Okay.
Okay. We'll visit. I'm just okay.
Okay, cool. We always like to get people together, you know, for different channels and stuff. There you go. Thank you, Tracy. The good deal.
Oh, somebody
no.
intercepted it.
KC to intercept. So, well, they were on the move, but maybe they can stop them again. Who knows? But
Excuse me.
but yeah, it's supposed to be a little chilly here this week.
Is it all week?
For a while,
Ah.
but at least we're not getting the big time snow that's going to be north of us. They are really talking about some some heavy snow being all, like, I don't know, above Missouri and through that area and over into the East Coast. There we go. Good deal, guys. I'm just not a KC fan. But I'll be honest with you, whoever wins the game, I am not going to be tore up about anything. If you're asking, King, if you're asking where we're from Arkansas. It's a good state to be from, in my opinion. We live here on our little 6 acres, raising our animals. And we have goats, cows, chickens, rabbits. Just not an Eagles fan. I got you. Well, that's just me. I'm just not a KC fan. Too much going on, with them, and you know what, you know who.
Oh gosh.
Nope.
Okay, something else. It's crazy.
What? It's just the Super Bowl. It's just part of it.
Duh.
Now, when it comes to, I like football now, guys. I'll tell you, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan. I know I have suffered for many years because they have not been good for quite some time. But I'm, I might watch. I don't know though. There's too many lives tonight that I'm probably going to get on because I'm going to, Jack, I'm sure you're doing your live after this. And then, you're doing your live, and then Red Dirt Rooster Road will be on there. So that's just, that's what my night is probably going to look like. That's typically my Sunday. I start out doing Simply Acres, and then Money Pit, then us, then Dyer Family Farm, and then go Dallas Cowboys. Oh, now, Chad.
Where did that come from?
Oh,
Are they playing tonight?
no, not hardly. Yes,
I'm just messing with you.
more pizza is sold on Superbet. There's a lot of stuff that's sold most on that, but pizza is, number one this spring and summer. Oh, cool. Well,
Okay.
well,
I just took a whole bunch of seeds over to my mom's, and I was like, look what we're going to plant this year. Oh.
yeah, her mom is a planter, let me tell
She
you.
loves gardening. She loves gardening.
Whether it's flowers or it's vegetables, she'll go at it.
Yeah. I got some ideas for planting around the house, but I want to make it useful. So like blueberry bushes and such. That way the grandkids can just run out there and grab them a whole handful of blueberries. They eat so many blueberries, y'all.
Yes, they do.
So it'd just be better, and then I can freeze them or freeze dry them, something that they can get after them next.
Yeah, really.
Later. So.
Really.
It doesn't work.
Yeah, I'm sure because you guys are Eastern time zone, so I'm sure that makes it a little more difficult for you. Because when Red Dirt Rooster Road is over, for me it's 9 o'clock. For you it's 10 o'clock, and I'm sure the kiddos are ready to go to bed. They just had a birthday today. Their youngest turned 5.
Okay.
I've been a Dallas fan. I will be honest, I've never been a great big Dallas fan myself. But back in the earlier days, I liked them somewhat.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
He said good night. Good night.
Good night. Thanks for dropping by.
Yep, appreciate it.
Why is that?
Have more time to live stream this year. Yeah. These live streams, I like them a whole lot. They're a good thing. KC 9 plays. 26 yards, 4 minutes.
I don't understand football stats. But good luck on the pumpkins.
Yeah,
We like getting pumpkins after Halloween and throwing them out there to the goats because it's
it's a good dewormer, the
Yeah,
seeds and such especially. And I'm going to tell you right now, between the goats and the cows, when we threw, and I mean, between us and my mom and my daughter,
yeah.
I bet I threw 10 or 12 pumpkins out there to those guys. And the next day, there was little bitty specks of orange here and there. Is the only reason you knew they were ever there.
Yeah, they got after them. We need to advertise for people just to bring their pumpkins by. You know,
Yeah, yeah, that's true.
and they just kind of drop it off.
I like sports, and since it's a big sport day, but the bedtime routine now.
Oh, you got a
Yeah,
5 year.
I told them that our granddaughter turned 5, the
Yeah.
28th.
Oh, I got a story for y'all. Okay. My daughter and the 3 littles, they went to Costco.
Oh wow.
And Paxton, you know, is a little chatty. The next one, Cleo, she's very chatty. She's
Very.
extra chatty. And she just nonstop. Chatty, 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 chatty. And the youngest, little Miss Wren, who just turned 2, she'd had enough of the chat. And Allie told me that she stuck her whole hand in Cleo's mouth and grabbed hold of her tonsils.
That's what I thought. That's what Cleo
Oh, that's
said.
what Cleo told me, yes. She's like, Minnie! Ren stuck her whole hand in my mouth and grabbed my tonsils. I was like, oh my gosh, that's awful. Yes, I'm laughing. Oh my goodness, those kids. And she's sitting there telling her, shush.
And she's 2. She's the one that gets on to them a little bit though when they're
She's
not
the
doing
mama
what they
hen.
should. Yeah,
She
she
is.
is.
She'll tell them, no. Oh my gosh.
Well, tell him happy birthday on Wednesday. Our oldest grandchild, our grandson Pax, will be 8 on the 26th. That's hard to believe.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Hard to believe
And
he's
he's so
already going to be
tall,
8 years old.
y'all. He's up to my shoulders, and he's 8.
That's not what I meant to do.
So I'm gonna get short fast.
Yeah, but if you saw my son-in-law, you know he has the genes to be a tall guy.
Yeah, he's taller than my doors.
Yeah, our son-in-law is tall.
Yeah.
So
Watching TV.
Oh goodness.
3rd and 7. And they've only made it to the 41.
I don't know.
That's one of those things when I used to. I'm not as bad as I used to be when I was younger. I was into sports. I would yell at the TV mostly over Razorback football and Red Sox baseball and Razorback basketball somewhat too, and maybe some some Dolphin football. But I would yell at the TV somewhat, and then I told her, I said, what was real fun though is when I go to the games, because I'm not the only one yelling and everybody is right there with me.
Yeah.
Usually, you know, like, because I would go to a Razorback game, and, you know, if they're doing badly, if something is going wrong, I'm yelling at them. I'm not the only person yelling at them about it, so.
Yes, the poor dog in the house comes over there to me, says, "Save me,"
Same.
and so we have to get out.
It looked like Jack put.
Oldest grandson.
Yeah. Well, I got to say,
They'll all be at your house.
being a grandparent is kind of special. It's just a bit special.
Yeah.
I call Cleo Peanut, And the story always goes because the first time we saw her was on a ultrasound, and she was just about the size of a peanut. So I started calling her my peanut. So I asked her the other day, I said, are you Pop-Up's peanut? And she said, yes. I said, are you anybody else's peanut? No.
I call her my little princess. And then the youngest, I call my littlest pumpkin, because I call my daughter pumpkin. And then Pax, I just call him my little burrito. Just because he tells me he's not a burrito. You're my little burrito. So I just mess with him.
Muslima Art, welcome. Welcome in. Second grandchild is due soon. All right. There's Scotty. What's up, Scotty? How is it in Boston today? I bet it's a little cold.
Breezy. It's breezy
It's
in
probably
Boston.
breezy, yeah.
And it's breezy in Oklahoma.
Yep. Yep. I noticed there is a noticeable person missing from tonight. I'm wondering where Ryan is with Farm to Table Direct show.
Oh,
I'm wondering where
What's
he
he
is
out
tonight.
doing?
I don't know. 8 inches of snow. I had a feeling you
Oh.
probably had some snow.
yay. Well, did you see how the South handled all that snow they got down below us in Louisiana? Because that was funny. You know, because I know you guys don't have airboats up there.
No.
Y'all know how to handle the snow. You have snow plows and everything else that can take care of it. We don't.
All right. Bye, Big Red Farmer. Appreciate it. Simply Egger said maybe Ryan's a bigger football fan than the rest of us. That's very possible. That's very possible. But I know that there's supposed to be a lot of snow coming your way, especially coming across and then hitting the northeast and such. So,
Goodness.
hope y'all don't get too snowed in.
Is North Arkansas supposed to get snow?
There's a chance. I think North Arkansas has more of a chance of ice than they do of snow.
Oh,
They're gonna be like us, have that chance of snow. 10-0. Okay. So KC kicked Philly. Not KC. Philly kicked a field goal. Good. But yeah, it's we're gonna get Tuesday and Wednesday. I think we're gonna get quite a bit of rain.
oh.
I don't know. I keep seeing these guys and they're like, lots of snow, and then they'll show around our area, and I'm like, it's not going to snow here. And I'll watch the forecast, and it's like, no, that says rain for us. I don't know why they keep doing that, but I know it's not going to snow here. It's going to rain. I think we're going to be lows in the 30s, highs in the 50s for the most part. So,
Oh. Well,
which I know Bert and Cindy would love to have, but.
I think we need to get the ladders out there at the camper. I got that tarp out here and put something on the roof so it doesn't.
You got that plastic, you mean?
Yeah, that plastic. There
We'll
you
have
go.
to hook it down real good so it doesn't blow off, because
Oh, we got rocks and stuff we can put on it, right? Yeah.
we got a lot of rocks over there.
Well, not those big rocks. Too big.
Uh-oh, Jack's going to get some freezing rain on Wednesday. See, I told you, Bert and Cindy, that sounds good to me. Being in Canada, you're going to have some cold temperatures. I know that. But it will warm up eventually.
Oh, goodness.
So what do you have? How long is your
Winter?
summer?
Oh.
That's what I'm kind of curious about. Between spring and summer, how long do you guys usually have? How many months do you typically have to be in what is true spring? And I'm not talking about the season is there, but the true spring and summer.
Well, I'm sure they have true spring and summer. We don't. We fluctuate
Oh gosh, no,
through every season in a week.
well, now during the summer, we have summer because it's just hot.
Yeah, yes. Nothing
Hot and humid.
fluctuates there.
that's where we're so fortunate is we get the humidity that is so bad that as soon as you walk out the door, you just feel it wrap around
Sticks
you.
to you, yeah.
And if you sweat, it ain't going nowhere. It's staying on you because, and you know, that's how you cool off is you sweat and it evaporates. Ain't happening.
Yeah, yeah. The humidity keeps it on us. Yeah.
Outdoor Hunter 22.
Okay.
Do I go hunting? Heck yeah.
Yeah.
May, June, September, October, it can be quite nice. Okay.
Okay.
Through September. Okay, good. That's good. But yeah, Outdoor Hunter 22. I do. I'm a deer hunter. I used to do some coon hunting, but I'm mostly just a deer hunter these days. Deer hunting when it's cold and fishing when it's warm.
Oh, and squirrels. I don't know if you go squirrel hunting. We had a squirrel. I had a squirrel run out in front of me going down the road to work, and it was white. Did I tell you about that?
Yeah, I think you did.
Okay. Yeah, it was
I'm
a
used to-
white squirrel, and I
I'm
was
used to them
stoked.
gray or the red fox squirrels or a black one,
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
white.
Yeah, it was white. I've never seen a white squirrel.
There's Simple Acres said they do go get to the other extreme where this real feel is 90 to 100.
Oh.
Yeah, we can get to here where the real feel or it feels
15.
like it's like 110 to 112 at times. It's
Yeah.
ooh. Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you doing that. That's very nice to have everybody. So yeah, if somebody's got a channel and got it out there, then everybody go check them out. And it was not an ermine. I don't know. Do we have ermine around here?
I don't even know what an ermine is.
It's kind of like a squirrel, but
Well, it had a bushy tail.
we got a lot of squirrels around here. I'll promise you that.
Ran across the road like a typical squirrel.
In
you
the-
know.
in
Just
the
like,
house-
"Oh, which way do I go?"
In the house that we used to have, we had real problem with squirrels because at first the house just had vinyl soffit around the whole thing, and at every peak, the squirrels would chew a hole in it and then go live in the attic. And one time, a squirrel built a nest in one part on the front porch, and that vinyl soffit fell through with that, and the babies fell out and all. And
It was a mess.
it's not a good thing to have squirrels in your attic because you know
I-
they can chew on wiring or whatever.
Yes.
But we had a guy come in and put wood all the way around and put vents on it, so we didn't have a problem with that anymore. But
Yeah. Well, I threatened and said I was going to get our Jack Russell Terrier and just let her loose in the attic.
oh Lord, that'd have been interesting.
I was mad about it.
Oh, it's 16-0. Oh, there you go. Oh, pick 6. Okay. I know you don't know what that is, but Bert and Cindy said we have white squirrels around here. One town about 45 minutes away has it as their mascot. That's funny. And Tracy said she knows of at least 4 colors of squirrels in Ohio.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that's the first time I ever seen a white one.
I guess that makes 4 for us because you got a gray squirrel and you got the red fox squirrel. And then we've had black ones, which she's had black ones when she was sitting on a deer stand before.
Oh, yeah.
And then, and I've seen black ones like only a couple of times though. But then having a white one, that'd give us 4.
Yeah. That's the only white one I saw.
But I'm not a big squirrel fan. Also, when at the other place that we lived, we had some pear trees. And we never got the pears off of the pear trees because before they ever got ripe or anything, the squirrels would come in, nibble them, drop them to the ground, go get another one, nibble it, drop it to the ground.
Yeah, and I loved those pears off that tree. They were a really firm pear. They were crunchy and sweet.
Oh, they were good. They were really
So
good.
sweet.
Which, like the first
And all the
year
pear
or so
preserves.
that we lived there, we got some pears, but it seemed like the squirrels just moved in on them and started doing it. So,
Yeah, they hijacked the whole thing. But
oh,
Mom and I, we'd cut them up and make pear preserves.
all right. We'll see you in a little bit, Jack.
So good.
I said black is very common up there in Canada. That's interesting. It's a pretty cool one, but
I wonder what makes their colors. I mean, why you get a larger population for this one versus that one?
yeah, I don't know. Because here our biggest is the fox squirrel and the red the gray squirrel and the red fox squirrel.
Yeah.
And
They'll wait for you in the deer stands.
yeah, well, I've had them try to come into the deer stand. The funniest thing, one time I'm sitting in the deer stand and I hear one crawling, and he crawls up on the side of the stand and he's looking at me. He's just sitting there looking at me. And I turned around, and I mean, he's like a foot from me. He's not very far away. I turned around and looked at him, and he just went tick and let go. And I heard him thump hit the ground. And about a minute or two later, I heard him. I think it kind of took the wind out of him when he hit the ground.
I think you have a video of a squirrel in the.
Oh, that's a flying squirrel.
Oh, okay.
It sound like
Oh,
the
there's
apple
another
tree?
one. You got a flying squirrel.
Yeah, we got flying squirrels here. They like to build nests in your deer stands. I've been in a deer stand that had one that had a nest in there and had babies, and she would constantly come up to the window and look and go away. Come up to the window and look and go. And finally, after a while, she just shot in there real quick and went into her nest. There is a remedy for squirrels, and I have used that before.
Well, Grandpa had a deer stand back behind where the shop is now, back there on that fence line. And I had climbed up and opened up the door to it. And there was a squirrel. It just jumped down to right there at the opening and barked at me. Scared me half to death. I was, I don't know, 8, 9 years old. And I just grabbed the sides and just slid down the pole there. I didn't even touch the rings on the ladder. Yeah. Thank goodness it was smooth, not wood. I would have just been ate up with splinters.
Really? Tracy said, yep, I covered the fruit, each one with a mesh bag. They took the bag and the fruit. A beautiful gift bag for their family.
Oh, those dirty little
I tell you how goofy they are, though, is I had a little bitty small
pew, yes.
trap sitting in the front yard, and I had nothing in it. I didn't have any. I had just set it down out there and was testing it to be sure it worked, and had it open. Had no bait in it whatsoever, and I walk outside and there's a squirrel in it. Why? I have no clue, but there was a squirrel in it. Yeah, I have live trapped them, but I have used a 2-2 quite a bit. Hello,
They said
Tito.
pew, pew. Hello.
I know a 2-2 is a certain
I
type
know
of pew
it. Yeah,
pew.
I know.
A 2-2 pew pew.
I
that's
do
pretty
get that
good.
reference.
But here we don't have a problem with squirrels because we don't hardly have any trees
Near the
actually,
house. Yeah.
They're very close to the house at all.
Yeah. And you got a dog right there where I planted my fruit trees. And so, and then Luna kind of, so what all has she treed? She treed a cat. I don't know where that
possum.
cat came from. The possum, yeah. Because Lee over here was trying to figure out, what is she barking at? And I was like, she's barking at something in that tree. And I went, so I was like, what are you doing out in the daylight? And it just went,
It hissed at you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what possums do.
And I got Luna over there and held her for a little while so that poor little possum could get away.
They also have chipmunks.
Oh.
I watched my kitty hunt a squirrel a couple weeks ago. She brought it to the front door. Cats are really good about, hey, look what I caught for you. I have a special present for you.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's that Jack Russell that we had. She caught a few squirrels, and I gave her squirrels when I would catch them and such too, because she was a vicious little thing, let me tell you.
Oh, and our first batch of chickens. Those were some aggressive. They're sweet. They were gentle to us and everything, but
Yeah.
they would go and hunt mice in the field,
Yeah.
and you'd see them in a big huddle around here, and they were going after a mouse. And what else did they? Oh, a cat.
Yeah, they
Cat.
trapped a cat under the house.
Yes, and 2 Rhode Island Reds sat one side on the one the opening and another one on the other side, waiting for that cat to stick its head out, and they'd go after it again. And they did that till they went to bed. You know, so they can be pretty, you know, aggressive. I didn't realize that they would do that because I saw all the chickens crowding this cat, and it was just hopping up in the air, going meow.
Yeah.
And then it took off and ran into the house. You know, they were going to go into the house.
Oh, Tito is from Greece.
Oh,
Well,
cool.
welcome. Tracy said her sister, my sister's dog would catch them and try to bring them in the house.
No,
No, thank you.
no. They'd wake up and go through, run into the
Bert
house.
said Cindy hates anything that hisses at her. Opossum, bats, geese.
I had an aunt who would rehab possums.
I'm sorry. No, I'm not laughing at that. I'm laughing at what,
Oh, okay,
at
okay.
what Todd just said. Oh, good squirrel cooking video, Tracy. There you
Oh
go.
my gosh. Oh my goodness.
Tracy made some bread the other day.
Uh-huh.
Not a whole lot of ingredients to it. No, it
Bread
looked pretty
usually
simple,
isn't.
but yeah, but it looked really good. Of course, Tracy makes a lot of stuff that looks good.
Well, that's good. They have lots of. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing to have a lot of cats?
Yeah, really. Do you have an overabundance or do you have a goodly number?
Yeah. You know, is it just good to keep the mice away?
Will you repeat how that cat sounded again, please?
Don't start on me.
It was hilarious though, because I was at work, and I came home, and I see these two chickens sitting by the house, and I didn't know what they were doing, so I walked inside, and Sonia's like, "The chickens are guarding the cat that came up," because I think the cat.
They arrested him.
I think the
Put him in
cat
jail.
thought he was going to mess with the chickens, and that got turned around real quick.
Yeah,
I've eaten squirrel before.
Oh yeah, I have. My uncle went squirrel hunting, and he brought a ton of squirrels over there. And so, me, Thomas, and Daddy, we skinned the squirrels for a while.
All right, Bert. Thanks for coming. Appreciate it. Even the brains. No, I don't. I had an aunt,
Yes,
a great aunt,
we had ants that would do that.
but I had a great aunt that a friend of ours would go hunting, and she would get so mad at him if he used a 22 because he would shoot him. And she was like, "No, you're wasting it. You're wasting it." She did not. Eggs and brains. That was breakfast. Eggs and squirrel brains.
Okay. Okay.
I've had brains once in my life, and it was beef, and it was in while I was in Egypt.
Yeah.
And it's part of the world. That's right.
So,
Do you agree
anyways,
with the eggs?
so let me tell you about the possum that my aunt rehabs.
That's right.
Okay, so
Oh gosh.
she had this possum at the back door, you know, and covered up during the day, and the meter reader had come to her house, and the meter that she would read is right there beside the back door there, and right in between the house and the air conditioning unit. Okay. And that lady went over there to read it, and she would get up there between the house and the air conditioning unit there to read the meter. And she had a dog named Lucky, and it came up there and pounced on her shoulders, and she screamed, caught her off guard. Well, my aunt happened to be home at the moment, and she opened the back door, and she's like, "Are you okay?" She's like, "Help!" And so she grabbed her, brought her inside, just long enough to say, "Are you okay?" And then she heard a hissing sound, and she turned, and eye level, right there is a possum hissing at her.
Oh.
She screams anymore, you know, and then she runs through the house and out the front door. You know,
Oh, mercy.
things people do. Oh Oh my goodness.
I am not a possum fan either. I would not have a possum as a pet for sure. Those dang nasty sharp little teeth and
Well, she took pictures of those.
I
She
know.
had portraits made.
she had what do they call it? Glamour shots done of the possums. Glamour shots, y'all. Yeah, you get close to a possum, that sucker will hiss at you.
Oh, we all have a family member, don't we? I love her. I do. She's a hoot.
16 plays in 14 yards, and that's it. Wow. I agree. That's just it's too funny. People, there's a lot of people who pick different animals, and sometimes animals that I would never think of, to make their pets and such. You know, it's kind of like people who bring their goats inside, or bring their chickens inside. I mean, I don't want all that poop all over my house. I mean, they don't control themselves. They just go just wherever, whatever they're doing, and not in my house. No, it's good that you can take a dog and train them, and they go outside. And
Well, I guess you can train a pig. They're smart.
Well, pigs are smart, but I don't really want a pig in the house either.
No, they get huge.
Yeah.
Is that under flammable sits?
I guess we could have one in the house and the grandkids could
No.
ride it. Come on,
Well, let's just keep it outside.
yeah, true.
Where they are.
Wilbur.
Spee.
Oh, that's funny.
Wilbur.
Sit back in
I
the
like
seat
that one
if you
too.
were, no.
I don't know. If they start talking to me now, that's when I'm gonna be in trouble. But yeah, the grandkids came over the other day, and I mentioned that they ran around all day, no shoes on whatsoever. That was their thing, riding their bikes, whatever, no shoes on. Just made me think when I was a kid. We had a gravel driveway, and I would run up and down that driveway, and no pain, nothing, climb trees, whatever. And here's my grandkids doing the same thing. I love it. I love it.
They're grounding.
They're there you go. Bags came in the other day. He had on his boots, but apparently he had not had his boots on for a lot of the time, because Lee was like, "Let me go get something and do it and clean your feet off." And I said, "Show me your feet, Pax." He picks his feet up. They were black on the bottom. They were so dirty. Ride the goats or pigs. There you go. That is fun to watch. Well, guys, it's almost time to get off. We're getting close to the end. So, again, Dyer Family Farm is next. If you haven't been over to their channel, go check out their channel. And then after that is Red Dirt Rooster Road. And go check out Monty and Michelle, too.
He's live streaming.
And barefoot and getting bee stings, yes. I will say that I even one time was really dumb. We had a lot of clover in our yard, and there was a bee. I stepped on him one time, and then I picked him up with my put him on my thumb, was looking at him. So you know what he did? He stung my thumb. I wasn't smart all the time, I thought, oh look, I thought I did hurt him bad enough, but no, I didn't hurt him bad enough. And this was a honeybee, which I would never do now. But all right, almost only counts in horse. That's right. All right, guys, we're gonna get off of here. Thank you very much for being
Thanks
on
for
here,
coming on.
and hopefully we'll see a bunch of you over there at the Dyer Family Farms. You guys have a great week, and love you. And we'll go with the hashtag Stronger Together, which is what the Farm to Table does, and I like that. This community is stronger together.
Yep, on Homestead Sunday.
On Homestead Sunday, that's right. All right.
Bye.
Bye, guys. You do not disturb just went off.
Yep.